Hello student, today I am going to discuss part 7th of biomolecules. In this part we will discuss about the RNA or ribonucleic acid. First we will discuss some general characteristics of ribonucleic acid. RNA is single-stranded. It is single-stranded which is formed by end-to-end polymerization of ribonucleotides. RNA is a polymer of ribonucleotide. When many ribonucleotides join together, a single-stranded RNA chain is formed. Ribonucleotides consist of ribose sugar, phosphate group, and nitrogenous bases. Nitrogenous bases are of two types, purines and pyrimidines. Purines, they are double ring structure. They are of two types, adenine and guanine, and pyrimidines are of two types, cytosine and uracil. The difference between the deoxyribonucleotide in DNA and the ribonucleic acid nucleotide in RNA is that in DNA, instead of ribose sugar, there is deoxyribose sugar present, and uracil is replaced by thymine in DNA. But in RNA, ribose sugar is present and thymine is replaced by uracil. It is formed in nucleus through transcription, where one strand of DNA acts as a template. DNA is a double-stranded structure, and one of the DNA strand may act as a template for the formation of this RNA through the process of transcription. Purine and pyrimidine ratio is not unity in RNA. Here, because purine in DNA, number of purines are equal to pyrimidine, so their ratio is unity. Because these numbers are equal, so their ratio is unity. But in case of RNA, purines are not equal. Number of purines are not equal to number of pyrimidine. That's why purine and pyrimidine ratio is also not unity. There are 6 types of RNAs: ribosomal, transfer, messenger RNA, genomic, small nuclear RNA, and small cytoplasmic RNA. But out of these 6, 3 RNAs, rRNA, mRNA, and tRNA are the major classes of RNAs. First, we'll discuss about the ribosomal RNA or rRNA. It is the most abundant RNA, and about 70 to 80% of the total RNA present in a cell. rRNA is the constituent of ribosomes. Eukaryotic RNA are of 4 types: 28S, 18S, 5.8S, and 5S. 28S, 5.8S, and 5S are the part of the larger subunit or 60S RNA, and the 18S is the part of the smaller subunit of 40S ribosomal subunit in eukaryotes. Here you can see that eukaryotic ribosome consists of 2 subunits, a 60S subunit and 40S subunit. In 60S subunit, 5S rRNA, 5.8S rRNA, or 20S rRNA subunits are present. So these 3 subunits, they together form 60S subunit of eukaryotic ribosome, and 18S rRNA, they form the 40S subunit of the eukaryotic ribosome. In prokaryotic RNA, there are three types of ribosomal subunits: 23S, 16S, and 5S. 23S and 50S are the part of the larger subunit of the ribosome, and 60S is the part of the smaller subunit of the ribosome, that is 30S. Here you can see that prokaryotic ribosome consists of two subunits, a larger subunit of 50S and a smaller subunit of 30S. The larger subunit contains two ribosomal rRNA, 5S rRNA and 23S rRNA are the part of the larger subunit, and 16S rRNA is the part of the 30S subunit of the prokaryotic ribosome. Function: RNA binds protein molecules and give rise to ribosomes. So function of ribosomal RNA, the main function of rRNA is to produce the ribosomes in prokaryote and eukaryotes. Next is the messenger RNA. It is a linear molecule. It is about 5% of the total RNA present in a cell. It carries message from the DNA about the sequence of amino acid to be joined to form a polypeptide chain. Actually, these messenger RNA, they are produced inside the nucleus after formation by the process of transcription. After formation of this mRNA, they comes out of the nucleus into the cytoplasm, and together with tRNA, ribosomes and the other enzymes, they produce a polypeptide chain in the cytoplasm. Instructions are present in the form of genetic codes. Three adjacent nitrogenous bases present in DNA, they form a genetic code which specify a specific amino acid. For example, if it is a DNA strand and there are many nitrogenous bases are present. For example, first nitrogenous base genetic code is the AUG. For example, first genetic code is the AUG. This combination of three nitrogenous base is called genetic code, and it specifies a specific type of amino acid like AUG code methionine. There is a specific mRNA for each of the polypeptide chain. Its length is related to the length of the polypeptide to be synthesized. mRNA का काम एक पॉलीपेप्टाइड चेन बनाना है, एक प्रोटीन का प्राइमरी स्ट्रक्चर बनाना है। जो प्रोटीन का जो प्राइमरी स्ट्रक्चर है ये एक पॉलीमर ऑफ अमीनो एसिड होता है। अब इस अमीनो एसिड का क्या सीक्वेंस होना चाहिए, इसकी इंफॉर्मेशन mRNA में होती है। जैसे हमने यहाँ एग्जाम्पल लिया कि अगर फर्स्ट कोडोन AUG है तो सबसे पहले मीथियोनिन आएगा, उसके बाद मान लीजिए C है तो सेकेंड अमीनो एसिड आएगा, इसके बाद GG है तो थर्ड अमीनो एसिड आएगा। तो कोडोन का सीक्वेंस mRNA पे ये डिसाइड करता है कि पॉलीपेप्टाइड चेन में अमीनो एसिड का क्या सीक्वेंस होगा। One mRNA normally synthesize one polypeptide chain and it is said to be monocystonic. It occurs in eukaryotes, but in prokaryotes, one mRNA can specify more than one polypeptide chain, and such type of mRNA are known as polycystonic. Here you can see that it's a prokaryotic mRNA. इस prokaryotic mRNA में तीन डिफरेंट टाइप के प्रोटीन्स प्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं। एक mRNA तीन डिफरेंट टाइप के प्रोटीन प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है, इसलिए प्रोकैरियोटिक mRNA एक पॉलीसिस्टोनिक mRNA होगा, जबकि यूकैरियोटिक mRNA में एक ही प्रोटीन, एक mRNA किसी एक पर्टिकुलर स्पेसिफिक प्रोटीन को ही प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है। तो यूकैरियोट्स में जो mRNA है इसको मोनोसिस्टोनिक mRNA कहते हैं। An mRNA has at its 5' end a methylated cap and carries at its 3' end a poly A tail. These are some special structures which are added after the formation of mRNA, or it is a post-transcriptional modification. Cap present at the 3' end is followed by initiation codon, and initiation codon is the AUG. Then there is a coding region which is followed by a termination codon UAA, UAG और UGA। इन तीनों में से कोई एक कोडोन 5' एंड पर प्रेजेंट होगा जो कि एक टर्मिनेशन कोडोन है, और यहाँ पर आकर प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस रुक जाती है। तो आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं कि ये 3' एंड पर एक कैप प्रेजेंट है। A methylated guanosine is attached at the 5' end. This is the 5' end of mRNA and this is the 3' end of the mRNA. 5' end पर मोस्टली फॉस्फेट होता है, लेकिन इस एंड पर एक मिथाइलेटेड गुआनोसिन प्रेजेंट है जिसको हम कैप कहते हैं। तो 5' एंड पर एक कैप प्रेजेंट होता है और 3' एंड पर पोली एडिनाइलेशन सिग्नल या एक पोली ए टेल प्रेजेंट होती हैं। और इन जीन्स के बीच में, इन दोनों एंड के बीच में एक कोडिंग रीजन होता है जिसका काम एक पॉलीपेप्टाइड चेन सिंथेसाइज करना है। फंक्शन ऑफ mRNA. mRNA carries coded information for translation. These coded information are in the form of genetic code, and each genetic code is a combination of 3 nitrogenous bases. It has cap at the 5' end for the attachment to the ribosome. With the help of this cap, the mRNA is attached to the ribosome. Third type of transfer RNA is the tRNA. It is also known as soluble RNA. tRNA assume the shape of clover leaf. This is a clover leaf, and you can compare that the shape of the tRNA is something like this clover leaf structure. It forms 15% of the total RNA of the cell. There are about 100 different types of tRNA present in a cell. Smallest RNA, it is the smallest RNA. It consists of about 70 to 85 nucleotides. A specific tRNA carries a specific amino acid to mRNA on ribosome to form a polypeptide chain. tRNA, जैसा कि इसका नाम है, ट्रांसफर RNA. tRNA, there are so many different types of tRNA are present, और हर अमीनो एसिड को कैरी करने के लिए एक अलग टाइप का tRNA प्रेजेंट होता है। tRNA का काम एक स्पेसिफिक अमीनो एसिड को पिक करना है जो कि साइटोप्लाज्म में प्रेजेंट होता है, और इसको mRNA या राइबोसोम्स तक पहुंचाना है ताकि ये एक पॉलीपेप्टाइड चेन फॉर्मेशन में यूज हो सके। तो इसका काम ट्रांसफ़र करना है, या अमीनो एसिड को साइटोप्लाज्म से राइबोसोम्स तक ट्रांसफ़र करना है। A tRNA has 4 regions. First one is the amino acid binding site. It lies at the 3' end where CCAOH group is present. So this is the amino acid attachment site. अभी हमने ये डिस्कस किया था कि हर tRNA एक स्पेसिफिक अमीनो एसिड से अटैच होता है। तो ये 3' एंड है जहाँ पर CCA ग्रुप प्रेजेंट होता है, नाइट्रोजिनस बेसिस प्रेजेंट होते हैं, और इसी एंड से अमीनो एसिड अटैच होता है। नेक्स्ट इज द रिकॉग्निशन साइट. इट इज अपोजिट टू द कैरियर एंड एंड इट बियर्स एन एंटीकोडोन. that binds to the matching codon of the mRNA. ये रीजन रिकॉग्निशन एंड कहलाता है. यहाँ पर ये तीन नाइट्रोजिनस बेसेस मिलकर एंटीकोडोन बनाते हैं और ये एंटीकोडोन राइबोसोम का कंप्लीमेंट्री होता है. राइबोसोम्स और ये एंटीकोडोन एमआरएनए में प्रेजेंट कोडोन का कंप्लीमेंट्री होता है. तो इस एंटीकोडोन की मदद से टीआरएनए एमआरएनए से अटैच होता है और एक स्पेसिफिक अमीनो एसिड जो 3 प्राइम एंड पर अटैच है इसको राइबोसोम को ट्रांसफ़र करता है ताकि वो पॉलीपेप्टाइड चेन में ऐड हो सके. थर्ड पार्ट ऑफ द टीआरएनए इज द एंजाइम बाइंडिंग साइट. It has DHU loop present on one side of the tRNA, and its function is binding of an enzyme. It binds to this region, an enzyme amino acid synthetase binds. Fourth part of the tRNA is the ribosomal. Fourth part of the tRNA is the ribosome site. It is the T-chi loop present on the other side, and it is meant for attachment to a ribosome. So T-chi loop is here, and it binds to the ribosome. With the help of this loop, tRNA binds to the ribosome, and here enzyme is bind, amino acid synthetase is bind, here amino acid is bind, amino acid is attached to the 3 prime end, and here anticodon region, it binds to the mRNA, a specific code present on the mRNA. Function of tRNA, it transfers amino acid to ribosomes because its name is transfer RNA, so its function is to transfer the amino acid to ribosomes for the synthesis of polypeptides. Codon of mRNA are recognized by anticodon of tRNA.